The moment arrived. Look who finally stopped asking for permission to be dangerous. Look who finally realized that your threat level isn't up for debate anymore. Hello to the walking warning sign, the breathing red alert, the human hazard that they tried to domesticate. Hello to you, because something shifted, didn't it? They used to test you like you were a lab experiment. They poked and prodded and pushed every button they could find, thinking you were just another predictable reaction waiting to happen. They thought they had you figured out, filed away under manageable or harmless or too nice to be a problem. But that was before they realized what they were actually dealing with. You see, they made a critical miscalculation. They thought your patience was weakness. They thought your silence was submission. They thought your kindness was an invitation to take advantage. They studied the surface, but never bothered to check what was brewing underneath. Never bothered to ask themselves why someone could take that much pressure without cracking. And now they're scrambling. Now they're replaying every interaction, every moment they pushed you, every time they crossed a line, thinking there would be no consequences. Because your danger isn't something you threaten people with. Your danger is something that just exists, like gravity, like fire, like the ocean. It doesn't need to announce itself because its presence changes everything. Let me tell you what they missed while they were busy testing you. They missed the fact that every test was actually training. Every betrayal was building your immunity. Every attack was sharpening your instincts. Every attempt to break you was actually forging something they weren't prepared to face. They were so focused on trying to hurt you that they didn't notice they were creating exactly what would end up haunting them. They thought they were wearing you down, but you were taking notes. They thought they were exhausting you, but you were conserving energy. They thought they were defeating you, but you were learning their playbook, memorizing their patterns, understanding their weaknesses better than they understood themselves. You weren't just surviving their tests. You were studying for the final exam. And the final exam? That's the moment they realize you're not playing defense anymore. That's the moment they understand that your danger isn't reactive, it's strategic. It's not emotional, it's calculated. It's not temporary, it's permanent. You didn't become dangerous because you got angry. You became dangerous because you got clear. They should have studied you properly before they decided to test you. They should have noticed the way you could smile through pain that would break most people. They should have questioned why someone could lose everything and still stand tall. They should have wondered what kind of person gets stronger when the whole world is trying to make them weaker. But they were too busy feeling powerful to notice they were building their own nightmare. You want to know when you became truly dangerous? It wasn't when you learned to fight back. It wasn't when you learned to defend yourself. It was the moment you stopped needing their validation to know your worth. It was the moment you stopped explaining yourself to people who were committed to misunderstanding you. It was the moment you realized that their opinion of you was none of your business. That's when the real transformation began. Not the kind they show in movies with dramatic music and special effects. The quiet kind. The kind that happens in the middle of the night when you're staring at the ceiling and you finally decide that you're done shrinking yourself to make other people comfortable. The kind that happens when you stop asking why me and start saying try me. You stopped being predictable. You stopped following the script they wrote for you. You stopped playing the role of the victim in their narrative. And that's when they started to feel it, that shift in the air when you enter a room, that change in temperature when you speak, that weight in your silence that makes them wonder what you're thinking. They can't predict you anymore because you burned the old program. They can't manipulate you because you deleted their access codes. They can't control you because you changed the locks on your mind and